guys, we're back at it here. We are at the pond. We got a few Christmas gifts. One being my hat. If you watched the video where my father and I went fishing, you'll know that I lost my hat, and as much as my dad tried, we didn't retrieve it. Here's a clip of that video. So here we are. I lost my hat. It's a sad day. Dad still got his hat. Here we get a little bit of excitement losing my hat, which my dad couldn't retrieve with the net. He pushed it under. He tried. Not hard enough, but he tried.
So we're gonna dive down later. It's about 42 feet. I'm gonna put an anchor around Kirk and he's not coming up until that's...
I wanted to thank my father-in-law. He was able to find the exact hat. So I'm wearing that today. And one of the other Christmas gifts I got was a brand new St. Croix rod. This is from my dad, who was on the boat with me that day. He matched it up with a Pflueger reel. I think today I'm going to just fish with worms. It's pretty cold, second week in January. So it's going to be a little touch and go for the fish. I have a lot of other people here. I think they're all hunting. No one's fishing here at the pond except for myself. We're gonna go with old reliable, the Black Gary Yamamoto worm. We're gonna match that up with the weight and give this a whirl. Let's try out this new rod. This is a St. Croix with a Pflueger. I'm saying this name right. A Pflueger reel. A little lighter test. We're gonna give this a shot. So I didn't want to leave my wife out. I'm also wearing a new hook fishing shirt. So this rod has a lot of flexibility to it. My father likes to fish with the smaller rods, so this is a little bit different than what I'm used to. It's beautiful setup, really. So let's give it a shot. Oh, nice cast. Nice cast, guys. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cast. So I want that to hit the ground. And then we're going to work it. We're going to do a little bit of jig and see if we can get this to attract a fish or two. We do have a lot of bass in here. It's been very cold, guys. We probably only saw the water starting to de-ice, I would say, the last week. Maybe only about a week ago, there were actually people out here ice fishing. This is the Pflueger Presidential Series. Really beautiful, guys. If you can take a look at the beautiful work they did to this. Really a nice reel. And it fits so nice with the St. Croix. So thanks, Dad. I really appreciate this rod and reel. Very sensitive. Very, very sensitive. And knowing my pops, it's probably a light line, maybe a 10-pound line. That's my dad's style. He likes to run it light. He likes to feel the fish on the other end. No matter if it's a sunny, a trout, a big bass. He likes to feel it. He likes the action, and I get it. With the St. Croix, you could go on those heavier lines, even a braided line if you wanted. Now I'm seeing some movement going out to where my lure just fell in. And I'm trying to fish slow today. It's cold, so the fish are not going to be as active. As I said, I've got like 4 cars here, and I'm assuming that they're out hunting. Now I did bring some jigs also, which I may switch over to, but I think it's important to run the worm a little bit here. I mean, basically, when it's cold like this, the fish are just really lethargic. They'll bite. And you know, that's the thing, you know, it's crazy because you're thinking to yourself, oh, the fish aren't going to bite, it's too cold. But, I mean, people ice fish. And I'm not looking forward to sitting on a block of ice. I don't know, I can't get it through my head to want to go ahead and do that. But you never know, maybe I'll get an invite and I'll try it out and I'll have the best time of my life. But you're committed. Like here, I can move around on the shoreline. When you drill a hole in the ice, you're pretty much committed to that hole. I maybe would have married this up with a braided line, only because I like the braid so much. Like you can see all the memory that the monofilament has here. If you see all those twists, that's just all that memory. I mean, people will stretch their line out. I don't know, I feel like when you stretch your line out, you're taking away some of the durability of the line. So I just feel like if you went with braided line, you wouldn't have that issue so much. I'm getting a lot of really nice feel here. I can feel that weighted worm just kind of like track the ground. Really nice equipment. This is now my third St. Croix rod, and I've got 3 different types. This one being one of the softer rods is a medium light. I also have a medium, and I have a medium heavy. So it's kind of neat to feel all these different types of rods, but this is a really nice rod. I'm very excited to see if we do land a fish here, what it's going to feel like. It might feel like a monster. That's what I'm hoping. I'm going to go right out deep and see what we get here. Oh yes, what a wonderful casting rod. When I get you a little closer over here and you can see the kind of distance I'm getting. Let me show you how nice this casts out. It's really a wonderful caster. I mean, we only have a 1/4 pound weight on this with the worm. But check this out, guys. Well, maybe that wasn't a great cast for you guys to see. I'll see if I can get a little more in your direction. I am seeing a lot of water movements, which is great. This time of year, it's really unexpected. I would say it's just about 40 degrees. I didn't check the water temperature. It's not freezing. We have this grass line over here. I'm going to see if I can pass this right along this grass line and see if we have any success. So here's one of the problems that you have with mono. So when you cast, lure hits the water quickly, the reel will continue to spool out line. And mono loves to do this. I don't have this problem as much with the braided line. So we're going to try to tighten that up and hopefully not get any knots. So the mono, with the memory that it has, it likes to kind of like continue on and give you that kind of slinky effect, which I can tell you I don't like much. I feel like we'll have a little more success in the deep. Okay, so we're going to switch over to a jig. This has a creature bait on it, and this is black and blue. So we're going to keep it kind of dark. We haven't gotten any hits on the worms. This we can do a little bit more work with, and I think it'll be kind of fun. I've only caught one fish on the jig, to be honest with you. It was a very good sized fish and a lot of fun, and a big surprise for me. I don't catch a lot of bass on the jigs. Some guys swear by them. They just absolutely love jigging. It's a little more methodical. It's not exactly my style. I like to work my baits a little bit. And I guess jigging is, once you have success, you'll go back to a lure. For me, it's been the spinner baits. The jigs, I've only had late success. Colder weather, where you have to really slow it down. That's why I figured today might be a good day to run the plastic worms to kind of get it slower, but still get some movement out of it. So this is what we're going to run now. This has blue and black. It's a little beat up, but I don't think the fish will mind too much about that. Okay, so we have a little problem here. As I was reeling it in, the line made its way behind the spool. So we got to unbring this out. And this is looking messy. There we go. Just try to get this all snugged up and bring this up. that memory on the monofilament is just, that's gonna happen. And it's when you jig and you release, that line becomes less taut, and that's when that occurs. Okay, so we're going to take off the jig. Just a little too heavy for the reel that we're using here. Not that it's not fun. More of a finesse style rod and reel for this heavy jig. So we're gonna switch over to finesse. And what I mean by finesse is, oh, don't tell me I don't have them here. Oh no, I don't think I have them here, guys. Can't be. We may not have our super fluke here, which means that we have to make adjustments. I don't think we're gonna catch fish with a swim. Do you think we could? I mean, do you think the swim, like a Rapala, like a jerkbait, it just seems way too fast. Now I do have these Bass Assassin with a little red tail. Let's give these a shot. Ooh, we have them. I've got a lot of really cool stuff and they just don't happen to be with me. You know, I really didn't think that today was going to be much of a fish day, as cold as it is. I just wanted to come out and do a little bit of casting here. Actually, look at the nice color this ended up with, sitting in with some of my other plastic baits. It actually changed the color. And I don't think to the back. Here's what originally what it looks like. And this sitting in with a couple other ones actually stained it. And I actually think that's a pretty decent color. Wouldn't that be crazy, guys? If we fished it and we zapped one? You never know. Oh, here we go. We do have the white Zoom Super Flukes. I've had success with these. I've not had success with the other ones. So this is what we're gonna fish, guys. Zoom Super Fluke, Carpe Diem, Seize the Day, Monster 12-pounder. We gotta go with it. So let's switch back over to the hook. I think Texas rig is the way to go. So that was kind of nice. I actually ran into one of my daughter's schoolmates who happens to have the same birthday that my daughter does. She'll know who I'm talking about. He's making out real good. So it was nice to see him. Yeah, we're gonna do a little more fishing now with the Super Fluke. And I've had cool success with this particular lure. I think it's exactly what the doctor ordered when it comes to finesse. This rod should be exactly what this is made for. So I'm really curious to see how this goes. And actually it feels really good. I can feel the weight of a lighter lure, which is nice. Okay, so I got some people coming up, so if I get real quiet, you'll know why. So we're just gonna cast this baby out and give it a whirl. Oh, it's casting nice. Little light. You can see that right there on the monofilament. So we're just gonna let this lie, see what happens here. The beautiful thing about running the Super Fluke is you can let it lie and look dead, and you can give it just little subtle twitches. And this rod will work nicely for that. Because of the flex here, it should give that Super Fluke some jerky little, I'm not really dead, but sort of look. Yeah, so I got some other guys heading out. They're probably going to be like, really, you're recording? But hey, listen, if I catch a fish in this cold weather, that's awesome. Sometimes it's just a matter of figuring out what lure works on what timeline, time of the day, temperatures. Yeah, so we're going to let this guy fall right to the bottom. That's the idea. Hey guys. Yeah, I put a couple things on YouTube. Yeah.
What's your channel?
Kirk Allen.
Kirk Allen?
Yep. Yep.
That almost sounds familiar.
That's Kirk Allen Trucking. I actually own it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
So there's like stuff for my like company stuff with the loaders and the excavators working, and
So camera's rolling now?
camera's rolling right now. Yep. Yep. So don't say anything about your wife. Yeah. So it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. So.
Stick this on there a little bit and I'll watch it. I got a little YouTube channel going.
Oh, do you? What's the name of your channel?
It's nothing crazy. It's, what is it, Mr. CR Maple Farm or something. I do
Okay.
some exploration and tractor
Oh,
stuff
awesome.
and whatnot. Nothing exciting, but
Hey, yeah, but you know what? It doesn't have to be. It's just something, and that's what I found. The people that are watching are people that like what you like, and they're the ones that are going to be watching.
How many
Yeah.
subscribers?
I have two channels. I have one that has 217, and I got another one that's got 175. The other one I try to leave strictly like construction.
Okay.
And actually that one, I can pick up subscribers easier with that. Yeah, it's weird. It's like some people like fishing and, you know, outdoor stuff, hunting and game and stuff like that. And they like construction equipment.
Yeah, yeah.
But sometimes I'll find those where like they'll come on because of a fishing video, and then I'll watch the subscriber leave me because they're not really interested in construction,
yeah.
or vice versa.
I just keep everybody I'm subscribed to. It's like, yeah, we're kind of helping each other out.
Yeah.
Even though I don't watch, I won't watch your stuff for months and stuff again or whatnot. But I'm little too, like 350 subscribers.
Oh, that's
or
great.
something. But a buddy of mine I was just talking to him over the weekend, and he's, I didn't know Chuck had a YouTube channel. What is that? I'm sitting home here not doing anything last Friday or something. And he calls his buddy. I didn't know he did all that stuff. So
Well, you don't realize that you're a comedian half the times. You know,
sometimes
because
I try to be.
when you're all by yourself, you say things that you don't think anyone's listening to, and it comes across really funny on the camera.
Yeah.
You know, so.
No, I'll look you up. That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. What was the name of your channel again?
It's Mr. CR Maple Farm, like it's a maple syrup
Yep,
thing,
yep.
thing and stuff. But I'll check out your stuff and I'll subscribe and you'll know.
Oh,
who I
thanks.
am.
Appreciate it. I'll return the favor. I appreciate that.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I'll check you out.
Yep.
All right, guys, have a good one. Turns out this fellow who came out has a YouTube channel also with tracking and stuff like that, so that's going to be kind of cool to look at. You know, you never know who you're going to see out here when you come out here to go fishing. You know, you think it's going to be real just simple, and you're just going to come out here and cast a few times, maybe catch something, maybe not. I'm interested to see his channel. Might have ourselves a new subscriber. 250 subscribers, that's pretty good. It's hard to get subscribers on the YouTube. Which reminds me, if you guys are interested in you having some fun out here fishing with me and checking out the outdoors, please subscribe. I really enjoy doing it, so, you know, if you guys like what we're doing, then please watch, subscribe, and check out the other videos we have going on. All right, guys, so yeah, we got to meet somebody here, so that was kind of cool. Doesn't look like we're gonna have any luck here, guys, so let's bring this thing in and we're gonna call it a day. So we didn't have very much luck today, but we did get to try out this rod. Thanks, Dad. I love it. So it's time to put the stuff away. We had a lot of fun out here with the new rod and reel and the new hat, the new hook, shirt. It's cold out here, guys. We had a lot of fun fishing. Even when you don't catch a fish, it is still kind of nice to get out there and enjoy the outdoors. It's a little bit cold today. The freeze is gone, and it was interesting. And we got to meet another YouTuber actually, and I really enjoyed meeting him, and we're going to check his videos out, and we'll put a link to his videos on the bottom of this video. So we hope you enjoy it, and thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like if you can, share if you can, and again, thank you. Appreciate it. All right, we got ourselves a winter fish here, guys. Here it is, little guy, but it's my first catch on the new Christmas rod, the St. Croix with the Pflueger reel. Thank you, Dad, very much. Here he is, little largemouth bass. Let's get him back in the water. There he is, nice little guy. Thanks so much. That's so much fun. Thank you, buddy. Oh, you flipped it a little bit. There you go.